One of the deepest longings that we know of the human heart is not just for answers, but it's for presence. It's to know that we're not alone, to feel seen, and to held, especially in seasons of uncertainty, grief, or fear. The good news of scripture is simple and profound, and it meets that. It is that God is with us, not just in church, not just when life is good, but in every moment, every season, every place. In Psalm 139, verse 7 to 8, it says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there." God's presence is not limited by geography, emotion, or circumstance. You cannot outrun him. You cannot outfall his reach. In Exodus 33, Moses says to God, "If your presence does not go with us, do not send us up from here." He understood something powerful. Success without God's presence is not success at all. We don't just need God's power, we need his nearness. And God doesn't keep his presence at a distance. In Jesus, God came close. John 1, verse 14 tells us, "The word became flesh and made his dwelling among us." He didn't shout from heaven. He stepped into our world. He walked our roads, carried our pain, and entered our suffering. So we would never have to face life alone again. Then Jesus made this promise in Matthew 28, verse 20. "Surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." It doesn't say sometimes or not when you feel strong. It's always. So maybe today you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you feel unseen. Maybe you're walking through something no one else knows about. Well, know this: God is not distant. He is not distracted. He is not absent. He is near to the brokenhearted. That's the promise of his word. He's close to those who are weary. He is present in your questions, your pain, and your waiting. You may not feel him, but he is there. You may not understand what he's doing, but he is working. His presence is not dependent on your emotions. It's anchored in his promises. So today, take a moment to pause, to breathe, to become aware that the God of the universe is closer than your next heartbeat. You are not alone or forgotten, and you are not abandoned. God is with you. When we understand that promise and that truth, it builds bold faith.